Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, and it's going to be doing a little garden tour. Planted all of the warm weather crops, and the cold weather crops are doing well too. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing is the asparagus. It's just about done for the season. I'm trying to just let it leaf out. It's been a really good harvest for this year. You can see there are a lot of stalks. That's how much we've really been harvesting for the whole spring. And second is the oregano. It's been doing really well compared to last year. Guess it came back stronger than before, gave it a lot of fertilizer. And the rosemary's coming back too, and as well as one of the thyme plants. The next bed are the big green onions. Not green onions, white onions. They're looking really good. And then I planted beans here. So, don't quite remember what variety they were. I always forget. But just the same varieties I have been growing from last year and years before. And then I have the peas. And they're flowering, so that's really good. They came up really quick and just grew really fast. We had a really good mild spring this year, so it was really good for the peas. Filled out that whole trellis. And then next, in the other beds, the beets are growing well. I got to do some weed pulling, but besides that, everything's doing well. I harvested the arugula. It's trying to come back a little bit, but I just got to keep harvesting it. And then the broccoli, I harvested most of the heads, but it's important to leave broccoli as it'll keep producing these little side shoots. You can see that's for all the plants. There's one there. There's a few more over there. So it's really important to leave the broccoli plants in the ground even after you harvest the heads. And the kale's doing really well too. Been harvesting a lot of that. On the other side, here's some more broccoli. Here's one of the last heads that remain. It's really big. They did really well this year. And then again, you can see little side shoots. I got a few last heads of lettuce left. I harvested all the rest of them. The carrots are doing really well. Happy with how they're doing this year. And then have a potato. These are the potatoes, the Yukon Golds in the front here. And you can see the difference in the leaves. You see these are a little more crinkly. Those are the red potatoes. And then in this bed is the squash. I'm going to be planting squash here. You can see it's starting to come up over here. You got a few squash plants. And then over there's a few squash plants. So they'll fill up this whole bed. And then over in this bed, I got this all planted. So I have the herbs. So this is parsley, cilantro, lemon basil, and regular basil. And I had the cucumbers on the same trellis that I put them on every year. You can see them all came up really well this year. And here are the green onions. Going to plant them under the cucumber trellis, so that they'll last longer in the summer. They like it a little bit cooler. And they should, being in the shade of the cucumbers, last a little longer in the summer. And then I have the pepper plants all here in the same trellises that I put them on, same cages that I did last year. And then I'll be getting some marigolds and planting them on either side, so that help out the pollinators. And then here are the ground cherries. So they're doing really well. And then I have the tomato plants. I got one, nothing there. Got this one, and this one here. Something actually kind of funny is that in the ones where there wasn't any tomatoes, you see that one I had to buy, and that one there, it's actually some birds came around and pulled them up and put them in their nest. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, so I gotta buy some tomato plants now, and they pulled up this pepper, but luckily it's coming back. Over here is the wren house from the video that I just made. This is where the house wrens were building their nest. You can see it's coming along really well. No eggs in it yet, but for those who missed that video, it was a really good video, so you might want to go check it out. All right, inside here, everything else is already planted out, but the lemons had just starting to come up. It's the biggest one by far. Nothing came up of the oranges yet, but lettuce plant, lemon plant is looking really good.